Hi friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back once again with some Founder's Fortune. I think we should be about due to get some new incoming population, but it's quite hard to say for certain. In fact, there's probably a chart here somewhere that tells me. And in fact, if I go poke the watchtower, what do we need? Yes, you're good. You're good. You're good. Next migrant is in virtual 7 and a bit minutes. Okay, all right. We're gonna get a migrant in 7 and a bit minutes. Now we've got some minor concerns vis-a-vis having a what are we food. That's where we have minor concerns that we're not going to have enough food for winter. Well, yes, that's decidedly possible. But it'll be what it is. I'm sure we'll figure out a way through. What I always manage to figure out a way through. Now then, what I was looking for is a grave, because it occurs to me that I've got this rapidly decaying tiki goblin right next to me bucket of food. So that's not a great idea, is it? Oh, and the trader's arrived. Stick around, we'll see what he's flogging us. Okay, right. Well, we'll send Cindy out because she's our number one negotiator. I think she's got some actual skill in diplomacy or some such. I've just got to wake her up first. Cindy,
Yeah.
come on! What are you doing all the way over there? We've got things to be doing. She's quite happy because she's wandering around with a sword, and I imagine she'll use that for various violent activities when the time arises. But it's not at the moment. We're going to try and see if we can. I don't know. I don't know what will rustle up. It's just a question of what do you want? We're not here to. No. It's a tiki goblin's getting aggro in the business again. Right, you are buying woodstone tomatoes, illness medicine, and healing potions. Now, we get good bang for buck from the latter two, but of course I can't manufacture those, which is far from ideal. And they're selling tomatoes at £2 a throw and buying them at 1.5. Yeah, no, it's not even 1.5, it's 1.25. Now, I've got lots and lots and lots of wood, so maybe if we were to, I don't know, if we were to part with, let's say, 50 of that, that's worth 13 coins. Ooh. Well, and then you go a little bit further until, there you go, 14 coins. Well, that's pretty radical, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? What can we get with that? Well, you could get yourself 4 apples. Thanks. Then that's about your lot. I'll tell you what, I'll take the no. How about that? There we go. We won't bother. Cindy, go back and do something productive, would you? Yeah, that I think is the smart thing to do. Now, how about you go and harvest the readily available tomato folk, and then replant those, because we're going to need as much food as we can possibly get our tiny little hands on. Spock, meanwhile, come out here and plumb this grave in, so we can get El Stinkerino here out of the front porch and fling him instead in a hole in the ground, which is very, very hygienic, as I'm sure you're aware. There you go. If food's up to 40, that's not so bad. Yeah, okay, cotton, sure, why not? Bingo. I'll tell you. Look, how about you take a break from chopping down trees? We've got 100 wood in stock, and that's lovely, but that's probably a little more than we actually require at the moment. And then Cindy, you go, stop mucking around with cotton, go bury this flipping goblin, would you? Lest the evil persist. That's the ticket. Yeah, I was so busy trying to get to the trader that I decided to just don't generally, fling that grave in anywhere. But I guess I've now designated that the official graveyard. Anyway, what are we up to? 45 food. You know what? That might be enough. If she's smart enough to replant whatever is allowed to be replanted at this point, the trader's leaving. I'll get over it. That's quite all right. Don't mind the trader leaving at all. Bingo's back on trees. It's like the only thing he cares about more than trees is he doesn't He only cares about trees. Now then, I should be looking towards satisfying some more of the demand. What do you want? Discover gardening is worth 100 points. Okay, all right. Spockus, what about you? Improved relations with the village. No, you can't have it. Instead, we'll get healing potion cabinet in the colony somewhere, and you can relax. Relax. All right. Well, what are you working on at the moment, Spock? Nothing of any note, I would suggest. Right. Okay. Well, hold on. Whose house is this? That's Cindy. In here, this is Bingo. So this is Spock going on there. Oh, he's already in there. Look, we've got migrants. Let's go. Migrants plural? No, migrant singular. And who have we got here? You, oi, you, oi, you. Oi. No, okay. Dispatch Cindy. Accept the migrant. I don't care what they're qualified in. They are going to be qualified in helping us survive for as long a period as possible. I'll build them a little shed to live in that will be the standard size of, ish. All right. Oh, no, they don't like each other. He's just having a kip, look. All right, what's your details then, Sunshine? You're a fast learner and you hate winter. Well, okay, that's all right. And then anything else? No, you bring little more to the current equation. Well, that's fine. Anyway, your name is definitely not Joachim Erdmann, because that's not a name. Your name is Exponential Tyrone. There you go. Because it's about time we had Tyrone coming in here and sorting things out. Right, low spirits. Who's in low spirits? What's your problem, Spock? Spock? What's your problem? What's up? You want a better home, and you want some campfire food. Oh, well, I mean, what are you going to do? We can't sow tomatoes. Can we sow? Yes, go sow potatoes. Cindy should be doing it, really, but she's more interested in harvesting anything other than the easy stuff. So, that's that. Right, let's get you there, Tyrone. Let's get you a house. We'll try and make this vaguely similar to the size of other houses that we have previously constructed. You're not allowed to put that in there. Well, that's most unfortunate. Can we, where's the bulldozer? This is not something I've previously... Hold on, there we go. And that. There you go. You can have a little skinny house, look. There you go. No, there's a tree in the way. And we're already wasting wood on building it. All right, well, you can have a slightly oddly shaped house. And we'll call that eclectic. Yes, I'm aware that there's a pine tree growing in the middle of the house. Yeah, that's it. Keep doing it. Keep doing all this business. Life hasn't been great for Spock. He's taken the day off. Well, I hope you don't starve, because that's the likelihood of taking time off, is that somebody somewhere is going to starve, and it's probably going to be all of you. Right, let's slap a door on here. There you go, and then floors. This is how all villages always come. Yeah, all right. Came into being, is that you just build where look, it's full of rubbish that we can't do anything about. All right, put that lot in, and then can we do any more? Yeah, put that in as well. Can we do any more? Yeah, there we can slap a little bit. What now? No, go away. Yeah, whatever. Proud goblins. We'll go spank them in due course. Spock's having a breakdown. Spock, what's the problem? What's the matter? Is it because I said that we weren't going to... Oh, there we go. He's doing better now. Fine. He had his wish denied. That's fine. He had a nightmare. He's got aggressive relations with goblins and he's unprepared for winter. Well, he's got 6 minutes left of being in a strop. So once he's over that, then maybe we'll... just remove that bit of tree, would you? This is going to be your house, mate. Once we've done this, then you'll be able to settle in and have a lovely time. All right, there you go. Yeah, bang that in and then do that, because I'm not sure if we'll get a refund on wood that is already placed. Yeah, and then do this as well. Everybody likes having a proper floor, after all. Okay, cool. Now then, while we're about it, I think we'll probably extend our dirt pathitude in order to, something. Enable people to move around a bit faster? Okay, good. Yeah, that's a suitable end to that sentence. Let's go with that. Yeah, do this. I mean, we're blowing wood like nobody's business, but Bingo is flipping, loving, just chopping stuff down all the time. So that's all good. Oi, you two, do you want to do some work? Winter cometh, and what have you. So it would behoove you. Just see what I'm working with here. I'm nothing. That's what I'm working with. I'm working with people that aren't flipping doing anything. It's still Spock. He's having his stress moment. He's just relaxing. He's chilling it to the max. Right, now then, we can get a bed in this one. It's not going to be a good bed. You say bed, it's a sleeping bag. Alright, whap that in there, and once it's done, Tyrone's got somewhere to live. And that will be absolutely dandy. Now then, we did harvest some potatoes lately, so maybe someone will get to work on the old campfire. I've put some... Oh, they have done already. I ordered 10 sets of baked potatoes, and therefore... in fact, produce infinite. Keep in stock. Yeah, keep 2 potatoes in stock at all times that are baked in nature, and that will be peachy. We'll get good. Oh look, campfires on the. Who's this? Exponential is asleep in the middle of the road, which is probably not ideal. Bingo, finish his bed off. Would you? I'll tell you what, Cindy, you do it. Go and construct his bed. He's having a kip at the moment, so, there is that. Right, you go take ownership of that. There you go, your wildest wish has come true. Now, a couple of these guys have got some reward points that I can play with, but they don't actually buy very much, so we won't bother. The other thing to consider is that, they all want extra bits of furniture and what have you. But honestly, I ain't got the cash for it. That's not something that we have in abundance at the present time. Now then, Cindy, I think you're a farmer. Where do I see your actual profession? Here, look. Oh yeah, gather cotton. Well, you might as well. It keeps you out of trouble, so you may as well do that. Next level, you can sow strawberries and cook in a kitchen. Well, that's nice. No, I hadn't deliberately set the gender stereotype of Cindy doing the cooking. She just kind of drifted into it when Spock and Bingo got, pretty much thrilled at the prospect of just hacking away at stuff all day. Tyrone, are you in the mood to do some work? You've been lying down there for quite a while. I'm gonna put you to work. Go and do some research. Analyze the crystal. There you go. Yeah, no sitting by the campfire. Get yourself on the crystal tip there, and that will help us along significantly. Now, in order to hit the next level, I've got to get everybody's chippiness back up. So, what do you want? We need a potion cabinet, and she wants a chair. All right, well, I think the potion cabinet we might be able to do. So let's put the healing cabinet in the research room. We'll sling that in there. We've got 240 wood now. I tell you, that hazmat, he's not going to be satisfied until he's cut down the Amazon and filled it full of grazing land and palm oil. Fair play to him if that's what floats his boat. Tyrone, what do you need? You want a place to store tools. Well, okay, we can do that. We can get you a tool cabinet, storage, tool rack. There you go. You can have one in your little shed. Look, okay, and then that'll be super duper. Clothes stand, water, the wooden barrel. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, but I haven't got any iron anyway, so I'm not going to stress about it too much. 43 crystals, okay, and then 34 stone. We've got some healing plants, which I assume you just kind of, rub all over yourself and then feel better. Cindy's gone wandering off again. Well, okay. I mean, she keeps herself out of trouble that way, but I can't help but think she's going to come back with a whole bunch of tiki goblins following her along, going like tiki 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 tiki, because that's the sound they make. Yeah. Right, I want to put in another row of... That's potatoes, so if we put some potato plants in here as well... There you go. Marvellous. Cinders, come back here and construct this lot, would you? Tyrone's doing a bang-up job on the research. I should probably tell him to actually become a scholar. It feels a little premature, given that there's a whole slew of jobs need doing. In fact, you know what? Research is going to make us way smarter, but we'll get this cabinet done first. He's wandered off again. You become a scholar. There you go. You can wear scholarly robes, analyze crystals, and mine them. Well, that's... Oh no, next level you can wear scholarly robes. But hopefully that will allow him to go a smidge faster in the development of whatever it is that I'm researching at the moment. Because it's bound to be useful. I don't see why it wouldn't be useful. Right, we've got 54 of the food in stock.
Number 7. The British Rail Hawker Siddeley 4000. The British Rail Hawker Siddeley 4000.
Okay, well, we haven't actually got any weapons, but we can probably rustle up. Whose is this? That's Bingo. Bumson, where are you living? You're over here, aren't you? Yeah, there we go. All right, well, look, I'll tell you what. We'll put a little weapon shack for you in here. You're not going to have room for an awful lot else, but you can have that. There you go. Once that's done, that should make you pretty happy. Didn't say he wanted a weapon. He just wanted somewhere to put a weapon should he ever come into possession of one. You want a better home, including a proper bed. Okay, well, the development of proper beds obviously is going to help us out quite rapidly. Now, I'm still paying people to be here, and that's eroding my coin stash a smidge. So I need to make some kind of goods that I can flog for money, because well, otherwise I won't have any money, will I? That's cotton. That's used to make beds, armchairs, and clothes. Right. Useful then. Okay. All right. Fine. Good. Iron ore, we haven't got any of that. Stone, we've got a little bit of. That's fine. Tyrone doesn't actually need a better anything at the moment. He might want a sword. I don't know what it is with regard to scholars and swords, but I'll make it happen if I can. Right. We've still got Tyrone's. No, that's Spock. Is it Spock or is it Bingo? Spock. Okay, fine. You want a table. Why? Why do you want a table? I mean, if you could tell me why it was that you'd potentially want a table, I'd be more inclined to do it. Right, we've got furniture 1. Do we have a bed in here? Simple wooden bed and a street lantern and chests and shelves and wardrobes and benches and chairs. Okay, right. Well, next time around, we's going to go decorating. So you're going to want to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on that. I'll leave you watching Cindy in a field using her sword to make sure that the potato plants are properly grown. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheerio. Well, there you go. Finally got a new recruit. Well, that's jolly good to see. And not before time as well. Working the desires of your population there is all important, and I've not really been paying enough attention to it. Rather, instead, I've been trying to kind of build up the colony and get that going in places. Anyway, with 4 people on board the good ship, whatever colony name this has that I haven't given it a name yet. Then, we should see some progress, providing I can feed them all throughout the winter period. Providing. Period. Winter.